It was supposed to be a simple night, just me and the two kids I was babysitting, settling in for a quiet evening while their parents enjoyed a rare night out. But things didn't stay simple for long. The house was quiet, almost too quiet. I could hear the soft hum of the refrigerator and the rustling of pages as I flipped through a magazine. The kids were asleep upstairs, and I was just about to settle in for some peace when the phone rang. I didn't recognize the number, but answered anyway. A voice, cold and unfamiliar, whispered, "I know you're alone in the house." My blood ran cold. I quickly glanced over at the stairs, half expecting one of the kids to be standing there. But no, I was still alone. "Who is this?" I stammered, hoping it was just a prank. The voice chuckled. "You'll find out soon enough." I hung up, trying to shake off the uneasy feeling that clung to me like a second skin. But that's when I heard it. A faint, muffled noise, like someone dragging their feet across the hardwood floor upstairs. I froze. No one was supposed to be awake. I crept up the stairs, careful not to make a sound, and slowly pushed open the door to the kids' room. Both of them were still sleeping peacefully. Relieved, I turned back to the hallway, but as soon as I did, the light in the kitchen flickered. Then, another sound, this time coming from the basement. I swallowed hard. I had a choice: ignore it and pretend everything was fine, or go investigate. My heart was pounding in my chest, but I knew I had to check it out. I grabbed the nearest broom and slowly made my way to the basement door. The wooden steps creaked under my weight as I descended, my mind racing with thoughts of the worst possible scenario. I reached the bottom, and the basement was eerily silent, the only sound my breath echoing in the cold air. And then I saw it. A shadow moved across the far wall. It wasn't just any shadow, though. It was shaped like a person, tall, thin, and towering over me. I barely had time to react before a hand shot out of the darkness and grabbed my ankle. I screamed, struggling to break free, but the grip tightened. The last thing I remember before everything went black was a whisper so close to my ear I could feel the cold breath. "You're not leaving." I woke up hours later, the kids still safe upstairs. The door to the basement was wide open, but there was no sign of anyone. The phone, however, had a new message, a picture of me, right before I passed out. I never took that babysitting job again, but to this day, I still hear strange noises in the house, footsteps when I'm alone, the unmistakable sound of breathing in the darkness, and sometimes when I leave the house, I feel like someone's watching me. If you think this story was chilling, you'll want to hear more. Check out my other horror tales on this channel. You won't be able to sleep afterward.